Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Welcome back.
Well, this is a pickle.
Yeah, it's getting pretty tense.
And then prove so with her own testimony. This is unprecedented.
Well,
I've seen it before.
this courtroom's pretty crazy.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Miss Sky, but given the circumstances...
Joe Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her?
Imagine that coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall?
Evidence?
What's that?
What the hell?
I'm willing to bet you don't. Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
We certainly can't get dead people to testify, can we? Where's Maya? This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning.
Tisco, tisco, tisco.
Edgeworth has an idea.
Touche. There's no symbol on the E. Touche, Miss Sky. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility.
Edgeworth, you know it's touche, right?
I know, but I'm reading that it was a joke. Do you know what a joke is?
You mean there's still another possibility?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. Somehow.
That's impossible. Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist?
I've got to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind.
It's in there, bitch.
It's in the evidence. This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There is only one thing we seek: the truth. No matter how painful it may be.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased. It's that big old pot.
It's the... Oh, yeah, because this is like...
To turn it around?
What's the blood on it, right?
I thought that was like a more distinct blood stain on it.
Well, I think that was just completed by the...
Oh, okay.
I think this is all that it is.
Yep.
Dark red stains, yep. Doesn't look like anything, but... Oh, wait, no, it kind of looks like...
It looks like her name.
I didn't see that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was like, that's her name.
Well, here's a message. This is the message left by the deceased.
This is that blue badger from before, right? Oh, is he going to just speak the killer's name?
Anyway, if that thing could, I'm sure it would. But unfortunately it can't. And that's canon, and shut up. You can't talk.
Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. A message was left here, on the surface of this jar.
What do you mean?
If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar.
It looks like someone wiped the blood away.
Yes, but notice, for some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away.
Yes, there is a line here, drawn in blood.
So what you're saying is these dots were once lines.
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
One that someone apparently wiped away. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions.
Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points. It'll be fun, and the victim's message will become apparent.
No. Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us?
Could you say that again, Your Honor? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer.
I'm getting tongue-tied.
I've got to connect the dots to make letters. This'll be fun. There's only one thing the victim could have written, the murderer's name.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Okay, good. I can actually... okay. Boy, what? I wonder what it could be. Here's the
Try. I think you might have to connect the E's middle line too, maybe.
Is it gonna? If I don't do that, is it gonna be like what does it say?
You know,
it doesn't. Oh
this?
no, it doesn't.
Oh, okay, all right.
I would not be surprised though. If they were like, I don't know what that says. It's nonsense.
Ma? No, there's an E. I just didn't finish the last part. Ma?
Ma?
Somebody's mother?
Somebody's mother. It says ma.
Terrible.
Okay, I hope that's enough. It's a defense attorney's duty to prove his client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Ma. Someone's mother.
So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Sorry, I was daydreaming. What? Of all people. She may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life.
My mother was Emma Skye.
Even the Charlie Brown adults have nothing to say.
I mean, that's pretty fucking serious.
Seaworthy? Can't say I didn't warn you. Chief Gant, do you understand the implications of what you've done? What? What are you talking about? 2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not? Back.
Okay, Kathy.
Yes, Kathy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Not only that, but he used forged evidence to ensure his conviction.
Objection! But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. He should deserve to die anyway.
I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know we aren't defenders of justice?
Yeah, we are. What are you talking
We're
about?
merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter, even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
Holy shit.
That's fucking crazy.
What's going on at the prosecutor's office? They might have sent an innocent man to his death. How can he just stand there like it wasn't his fault? Order.
Oh, that's my line. Order.
Order. We'll never be orderly. Anarchy, bitch. The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Those Charlie Brown adults were crazy. Unable to settle the Charlie Brown adults, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows. I mean, I know because I've played this
we already
before.
beat it, but you know.
And some of you, of course, you probably, but some of you don't know.
For some of you, it will be a surprise.
So I hope it's a nice little surprise. February 25, 1206, District Court Defendant Lobby No. 2. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours.
Okay, cool.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
You
no
are.
Kissing or anything.
I was about to grab his dick, but, you know.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Bye.
Poor Gummy. Oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
Well, you want me now, pal? You've got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
I take it Lana's having you run errands again?
Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial.
Evidence law. Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day. apparently she got the impression I didn't know much about it. No, we're not doing that.
The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a
It'll be
message.
stuck in my head all night. A message?
She said, if you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book.
This looks like a children's book.
Baby's first evidence log.
Him?
I actually can't tell what's on the cover.
It looks like a yellow
looks like a chick.
skull. Oh, it's a little bird.
The big.
It's a little bird lawyer with like a sergeant's hat.
I cannot tell what that is.
A little bird. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. It's only 3 pages, so it shouldn't be too bad. Securely slipped evidence law into the pocket.
Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence.
That's where you're wrong, detective.
Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me? Mr. Edgeworth, the real trial today hasn't begun yet. What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Skye found out she unwittingly caused a man's death, and now you're telling me you want to do more? You've got to be kidding me, pal.
You're missing the point, detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there.
What?
And we're going to expose him. No matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. February 25, 1252, District Court, Courtroom No. 9.
That's not how you say time or dates.
You got that all wrong,
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Ms. Lana Skye.
Next time, I'll read the time and date.
Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor? The inquiry...
Inquiry.
I've been talking too long.
Yeah.
The inquiry committee is planning to impose
Okay, take this one slowly.
harsh penalties for your
The inquiry committee?
Is planning to impose harsh penalties. Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness. But, this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that Mr. Edgeworth may have,
Struck a bargain? You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. It was, the bailiff, Bill Bailiff.
Hey.
It's just, you see, everyone has been talking and...
I just got here today. I don't even know what's going on with this trial.
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
Sounds like it's really crazy, though.
A solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? But there's never been a case example.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I don't want to call anybody unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well.
That's my boo.
The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal, but I'm still waiting for another proposal from that man.
Then it's settled. The, defense may now call forth the next witness.
Mr. Wright. You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
The defense calls...
Bruce Goodman!
Time's finally come to bring out the real murderer.
Bring him out. Dick Gumshoe. Bring him out.
Gumshoe.
Lana Skye.
It's you. Mike Meekins again. I just miss him. No, it's I think at this point we can surmise it's probably...
Oh, it's been for a while.
Probably the Demongant. Demongant. The defense calls the Demongant to the stand.
Who? Oh,
Damon Gant, yeah.
Damon Gant.
I call him the Demongant.
That's very strange. What does he have to do with anything?
I don't know.
I just don't like him.
As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. All right. Bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I guess if
here
I'm
you go,
on
sir.
since I'm here. Witness, please state your name and occupation. What is this, some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. Your name and occupation, sir. Worthy, are you sure you want to do this? Your name and occupation. Your name and occupation.
Answer him!
So you want to play hardball, huh?
Yeah, he does!
Please, Mr. Gant.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police.
Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony.
Oh, righto. What's with the grim face?
People keep dying, that's...
It's pretty fucked up.
First, let's clear up the Sline incident.
Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already.
There are still some things unaccounted for.
Oh? Like what?
Like the role you played in all of this.
Son, either you're very brave or very foolish.
Little both.
You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
What, he's threatening the defendant
grenade?
in front of everybody? Weapons.
Tasers?
Like a knife? Some
We got some knives.
Some shurikens?
Sure. Take my testimony, for example.
Sure, shurikens, why not?
Shurikens. I don't have to give it if I don't want to.
What? Is that true?
I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
That's a little bullshit.
Which is kind of bullshit.
Of course, such a bullshit action carries with it certain risks. Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
Very well. The witness may now begin his testimony.
Well, the testimony of the demongant will start on the next episode of Press Buttons and Talk. Make sure you're there for it.
Ooh.
Bring your friends. Make this their first episode.
Yeah, this one. Especially if they haven't played Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. Bring them in while the iron's hot. Be like, check this out. You won't know what's going on.
But you're gonna maybe not like it very
Fucking
much.
crazy. You probably won't get it.